Unless it's something important, that's still fine with
It
me.
is. I'm sorry. All right. Go in there and... Or say something?
Hello?
Wait, hold on.
Fuck the police.
Okay, say something again.
Fuck the police.
Okay, one more time.
Fuck the police.
Perfect. Where are they? I think if we're talking at a normal volume, it'll be very difficult for people to hear us. King? Can you hear me?
Yeah, just about.
Okay, I mean, I'm talking at a normal volume, but like it's better than...
It's definitely quieter for sure.
Okay, all right.
I can imagine the angle that they're going to take. Like, if we don't have anything from Kukulski, the angle they're going to take is, well, he hasn't put a statement in here, so we don't know what he did, and evidence has been tampered with here. So how do we know that the whole scene hasn't been tampered with? And that would introduce enough reasonable doubt, at the very least, for me to lose a whole lot of confidence in the integrity of the case. Whereas if we had a statement from Kukulski saying exactly what he did from start to finish, from the point of taking Jimbo's gun as it was allegedly his last dying wish, showing up to the scene, blasting some criminals, and then leaving. At the very least, then we have something to push back on.
I got you. Yeah, he hasn't put a report in the original one either.
You mean a statement?
The actual case one. There's no report from him in there.
Oh. Okay.
Yep. Which is...
ID.
Yeah, he hasn't been ticked off as someone that's completed their report. Is this something... I've just seen Bill's name. Is this something Bill needs to be made aware of so we can investigate this from an IA perspective, or...
I don't see why not. I think this would be prime, opportunity to...
Email him. I won't tell him details.
My
I'll ask him.
statement still says. Have to do it again.
King, I have available the evidence locker stuff here. I'll get that sent to you.
Thank you so much. So we'll know if he's put something in, then yoinked it out. Wait,
yes.
Is the in the... Oh, hang on. So in the... Fuck, I closed it. In the homicide report, in the evidence part on the right, is this gun in there? I didn't see that. Hang on.
Hmm.
5 weapons listed.
Need to...
That's crazy. His rifle's in there, in the actual weapons section for evidence. So his rifle would have been put in there, and it's been purposely taken out.
I mean, we'll be able to get the timing on that too.
What's the serial number for the Jimbo's gun? Do you have that, King?
Sorry, I was yapping to myself. Apologies. What did you say?
What's the serial number for the heavy rifle?
RYM YAU 3NNB.
This is not an order. King question: would you prefer on this that it be sorted from oldest to newest or newest to oldest?
I think newest to oldest would be better.
So the most recent stuff at the top would be easier for you to follow?
If that's okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
That'd be great. Thank you very much.
Wait, the serial was RYNYAU.
RYM, so Robert Yankee Mitsubishi Yankee Alpha Union 3 NND.
Oh, D. Okay.
Did you also hear Bravo at F1's at the end?
Oh, I heard B. Yeah. I did.
Yeah.
Let me. I'll add it to the RIP command report. Okay, so we have.
I can't see those.
I'm just trying to see like.
Try it, try it.
Shit, I'll share it with you.
No, you're good. I got it. 1106 though.
Okay. Yeah, the weapon's been added.
I have to clean this up, chat. Sorry. Because the formatting of this is not great.
That's crazy. This is stuff that went to court. This has not been caught by anybody.
Yeah.
Wait, would his homicide report, would that have been in the court case?
For like the the shootout at New Babylon court case hostage scene.
Well, the report homicide Jimbo Sutton 34794, was that entered into evidence for the court case?
Stand by.
Okay, is there anything with awkward formatting? All right. Port locker, make a copy.
When did Jimbo pass away?
16 days ago.
Yeah.
It's weird, by the way, because Kukulski's NP5 casings come back to a scene from sometime in the past week. So he has used his like a different firearm, unless that was stolen. I don't think so, because it's not listed as such. At least I didn't see so.
Jimbo was killed by Babylon, and he was shooting at Babylon here. Maybe there was motive.
So
Of
what
Jimbo.
report number are you looking for, King, in evidence for the court case?
34794.
All right.
Yes, it was.
Oh my god.
The People's B. It's the
All right.
second.
King, I just provided you the report locker history.
Oh, yes, sir. Let's have a look.
I will say that is an edit link, so
I won't show nothing. All good.
perfect. If you wanted to, you could make a copy, just make sure it's not an edit link, and do whatever it is you need to.
Oh, fucking good. Yeah, great idea. Okay, let me look.
I'll tell you why. Even so, I'm looking at that report, and it doesn't say Jimbo Sutton heavy rifle. It says Jimbo Sutton firearm. Jimbo
I've already
Sutton
found the
weapon.
movement. Sorry.
Hmm. What a wonderful thing to wake up to today.
I didn't want to say something in the parking lot when I saw you because there was a lot of people there, and I figured you would be briefed by King.
So there is a bit of a silver lining, a shred of hope.
I gotta check out Evan's soccer really quick. Sorry, I'm deep into this report. I'll be right back.
I checked the heavy rifle on our past evidence that we've collected. At least looks like the rifle was only used on the prison situation ever since Jimbo died. I'm still looking through everything, but it looks that way at least.
The thing is, like, that hasn't been there. Like, for context, this locker was originally opened at 7:22 Eastern on the day that Jimbo was murdered. Stuff was moved into the report locker, including the heavy. The heavy was moved in at a later time. Why, I don't know. Give me a second. Kukulski moved it in at 8:05 and then pulled it out at 8:08, and it was never returned.
Oh, okay.
Just gonna jump into VR real quick.
So there was a prison break that happened last night.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
there.
Okay.
I think I has to do it. Yeah. Wait, what? So when did he take out the gun? Was it like sometime before the Bolingbrook situation?
No, the same day that Jimbo was murdered, it was put in,
same
likely
day.
for the purpose of taking a photo.
Yeah,
And then
taken back,
3
I
minutes
see.
later, it was taken out.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, what it looks like is that because Jimbo died to Babylon, maybe it's to like a kind of shoot them down.
And the further tricky part is there's an additional command report indicating there was essentially a problem where sorry, Kukulski had announced Jimbo's death before doctors or EMS were even able to reach out to emergency contacts. But the justification in that was, like, I think Dr. Payne had said it was his last wish or whatever. And now there's seemingly so many wishes.
Hmm. Yeah, tweeting that before other people knew was a choice.
Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. Like, there's been zero movement from this locker since 3 minutes after the heavy rifle was taken out of there. Like, there were a few things that were just like moved around. Nothing crazy. Also, full disclosure, there will be stuff missing. Stuff that goes bad or deteriorates over time will eventually just be gone in its entirety. No different than if something was bad on the ground, you go and look at it, trash bag. Same thing happens with our evidence lockers. So specifically, the camera, his watch, and the 45 ammo that was in there, all of that just deteriorated. No one took that. I want to make that clear.
So I've noticed that the only thing we have on this scene that ties Jimbo's heavy rifle to this is one projectile.
Wait, why wouldn't there be a casing if there was, let's say, a consolidated push or whatever the hell happened? Like, why wouldn't there be a projectile or a casing? Sorry.
So I went and looked where I don't know. I
Was
went and looked
Kukulski in Air One
where
by chance? Sorry.
I don't think so. No.
Ooh.
Hmm.
It could have been on the high ground. Maybe. I
So
don't know.
I went and looked where this projectile is located, and it's basically right above the entrance. So when you go through the airlock,
Yep.
and you're at that sort of
The
main
outdoor
entranceway.
airlock, not the visitation one.
Yeah. So the
Okay.
one you drive through, the drive-through airlock.
Yep.
When you get through that second gate, there's an archway, right, to drive into the main prison building.
Yes.
It's like
Yeah.
the courtyard. Above that archway on the roof, there's an air vent, and the projectile is on the inside of that, like not inside the air vent, but it's on the inside side of the air vent, the interior side of the air vent, indicating that he was
Had to have
either
been on a roof.
on the roof shooting down towards the entrance, and like he went to move to cover as he was shooting and ended up hitting the air vent, or alternatively he was in Air 1 shooting at somebody who was behind that air vent. Now when I arrived on scene of the prison shootout, I was shot at from people who was exactly where this projectile was found. And so the combatants were on the surrounding, like the roof of the prison, shooting at units arriving into the car park, and the DOC guard was shot down in the airlock, the drive-through airlock. So it wouldn't make sense for Kukulski to have been where the besties were. There's me. Let me get it down here.
Well,
So I think it's actually possible that he was in Air 1 and shot at the people who were on the roof.
We usually
Well,
don't do like we usually don't.
Kukulski was in Air One.
That's not a
I'd,
common practice though.
um,
Like they would just have like gunners like shooting at people on the ground.
who
We
I
usually just shot
remember-
people. I don't know.
Yeah, they,
I
I mean, if
remember
they
in
feel it
Air
necessary, they
1.
can do it. Sorry, Crystal, go ahead.
Yeah, I was in a heli with Bean and Maeve. The other heli had Ventura and
Okay.
Angel. I don't think Leon was in.
I'm gonna just, I guess for context, I took a picture in VR of where this projectile was seen. What's the best way I can get this photo to you guys? You can all see it. I'm gonna put it in a report somewhere.
well, if you put it in a report, it's going to be available in evidence, and then people are going to see it.
Yeah, well, I was just gonna paste it into the body of the
Oh,
report
yeah,
real
yeah.
quick so you guys can see it, but I don't want to tamper with everything.
Wait. So me putting the report locker logs into evidence just now means that everyone can see it? Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
GG.
Hold on. Yeah, the dispatch calls showed the officers that went down. Air 1 and Air 2 went down. That's why we're.
I'll take
It
that
shows
report
us
locker
went
logs
down.
out and delete the evidence, and I'll just put it into the actual report
I don't know
itself,
that it
the
can be
link.
deleted. Am I dumb?
Oh, God.
Okay. So okay, I have
Just retitle it to something else
Okay.
for now. Realistically, we just don't want it to be like viewable as the most recent thing.
I just put redacted.
Oh,
I'll take my CID out
that
of
puts
it.
a big fucking look here. I'm sorry.
Yep, true.
I would look at it.
I'm going to put
Title it.
deleted document. I don't know. What should I
Title
do?
it vehicle on scene.
I don't know. This is concerning.
Giant
question,
cock?
Like,
I don't
it's
know.
No,
important.
vehicle on scene is a good one. Ain't no one gonna
Yep.
look at that.
No one's looking at that.
Okay. But look at everything else below it. Jimbo's gun, Jimbo's stuff at time of death, homicide report for Jimbo.
Hold on. If you put vehicle on
What
scene
did you
not in
just do?
caps, they'll never even know it's the same report. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
There we go. Done. Solved it. All right.
Okay, so go to report
Learning a lot.
35645.
Don't put anything in there. Don't change the document at all.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Just
I'm just
just email it.
Joe.
Has it been FOIA'd already, or
We
No.
yeah, I don't know, but like you know,
It's
the
an active
history stuff is
investigation,
something
no?
people look at. Yeah, exactly. I
okay,
don't want to,
okay.
you know, just don't add anything to it that shouldn't be there. No, not a good idea.
It's a picture of VR, by the way.
Yeah, but if it's not in the original
I'll still
report,
email
just
it.
leave it.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
Am I crazy? Oh no, he didn't do his statement. Fuck.
So that shows you where the single projectile is, and that air vent where the projectile is where the people were shooting at, and that's actually where we think the person who killed the guard was standing. It's the same person that shot me down, and likely the same person that shot down the guard, because the guard was found in the airlock that's down on the ground in that picture. But if he was standing behind that air vent, there would also be casings there, which there was not. So he couldn't have been standing there. And
I hope this isn't a situation where the local evidence workers like just didn't, because I've run into this on several occasions where a bunch of evidence gets put in. I don't know if it's too much being processed at once, but then stuff does not actually get thrown into the report.
Okay.
So it may be worth trying to manually look through like
I was very
evidence bags.
confused trying to find you guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
perfect timing.
we're trying to be
Hello.
quiet. Good morning.
See,
We're talking
good
about
morning.
the
Shit show.
yes,
Yes.
yeah.
It's so much worse than
It's worse,
than
yeah,
we
it's
first
worse than
thought.
we
Wait,
thought.
what do you mean it's worse?
Okay, so what we have found through incredible detective work today is that so Jimbo's gun was put into evidence when he died, right? The last time Jimbo's gun was used before yesterday was the day that he died at the situation in New Babylon. If you have a look at the homicide report that's listed there, it is a report that has been done by Kukolski. In this report, in
Wait,
the
sorry,
evidence
where? What report?
have a look at the command report. I've put all the information into there. Everything's
Right,
in photos and evidence and stuff. Let me know when you can see
Oh,
everything.
okay. Yep.
So as you can see, Jimbo's serial on the scene of the shooting, and then Jimbo's gun last used on scene of the murder, and then the homicide report, which lists all of the stuff that he would have had on him when he died. In the pictures, you can see the heavy rifle. In the weapons section of the evidence, you can see the heavy rifle listed. And then in the stuff that he was found with actually listed in the report, the heavy rifle was not there. Then if you look down at the report or the picture that says vehicle on scene number 1, because I had to hide it from the evidence locker so that people don't just look at it and be like, what's this? You can see from the bottom, you can see that Kukolski puts the rifle into the evidence locker, which is report 34794. You look up from that towards the top, you can see items moved. And this is within
What did
literally
you just
2
do?
minutes of it being placed.
That's insane.
You can see that Kukolski removed the rifle from the heavy locker. It has not been put in since.
Jesus
I
Christ.
mean, this is evidence tampering.
Yeah. So if the defense, for whenever this goes to court, get a hold of these reports showing Kukolski documented all of Jimbo's possessions, including the heavy rifle, but then did not put the heavy rifle into the evidence locker and continue using it for himself, it could go nuclear.
I do have a feeling though that a judge would not use this an excuse to completely dismiss a case. Like the defense might try and argue it. Like, you know, if we can't even fucking handle a gun that shouldn't be on a scene being on a scene, then how do we know we have all our facts right? Shit like that. I can
Yep.
see them arguing that, but I
Yeah.
don't think we have enough actual evidence on that case that I don't think a judge is going to throw it out because of this one gun for one
Yeah,
one
I
fucking dumb
agree.
fuck.
I agree. I don't think the case would be dismissed, but this is very like.
This is very
I
bad.
mean, yeah, this is really really bad.
This is like an internal bad, not an
Yeah, internal,
external.
but yeah,
like,
correct.
yeah, it would look bad on the news, you know, but internally, we definitely need to treat this very seriously and not just Maeve, especially with the statement that I believe it was from you, indicating you had seen him with the heavy, and
Yeah.
you know, you may not
Honestly-
have like formally said like you need to put that
No,
away
I
right now,
think-
but you definitely made mention that he should not have it
Yeah.
or use it or whatever.
Honestly, I do feel a little bit bad on this because I saw him with it. I was about to go to bed and I was like, that's weird. Why does Kukolski have a heavy rifle? He was just standing in MRPD, like hallway holding it. I went up to him and I was like, why do you have a heavy rifle? And he was like, it's Jimbo's. He said it was his last dying wish for me to have it. And I was like, okay,
How come
well,
Kukolski's the only one that's been communicated all of his last fucking wishes? Because there's also
because
the other report
he
of
was the one
the
that took him to
the
the
twat.
hospital.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I don't think this is on you. You actually did the right thing by telling him not to use it, and thank fucking God you saw him with it and remembered you saw him with it, because otherwise
we
this could
wouldn't
be
have
a
known
way
any
more
of this,
complicated
yeah.
situation. We'd be looking
I
at
just-
statement casings and be like, "Why the fuck is Jimbo's gun here?"
Yeah.
No, the
I
Yotes
just
and the
wish that
Scout.
I had like woken up the next day and remembered, but it was just like a minute before I went to bed. I was so.
Oh, you
cooked,
told him
and I
not
was
to
like,
use it. That's it.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you shouldn't have it. But I literally was like on my way to bed, so I didn't really think to like deal with it then and there, like make a report or anything.
Yeah, no,
I thought he might have
just
just been
doesn't fall
like
on you.
holding it to be like, look, everyone, this was Jimbo's gun. How sad, right? I didn't think he would fucking keep it and use it on the streets. Like, who
I mean,
would
I was
do that?
I was telling King, if there is a situation, because again, let's not forget, he's not, you know, he should not be using a heavy rifle. He's not certed to do so, right?
Mhm.
It's not a situation where someone knows how to fly a helicopter. They've previously been licensed, and Air One is on scene. There's literally no available pilot. This person isn't certed to do so, but they are literally the only person who is capable of doing so for like cleanup and recovering bodies, right? Like, this is they should have never done this to fucking begin with. There's like no justification for it at all. And this is on top of everything else that's already happened with Kukolski as of recently. It's not looking good. I will say that.
I think at the very least, like, they could just have that one projectile dismissed as evidence, which is immaterial to the case. It's just one projectile. It's not even any case.
Hello.
I mean, and it doesn't even have to be dismissed from the case. I mean, the gun was used. It's just just
Yeah.
like Rhodes said, it's an internal situation that needs to be handled, but it's not detrimental to the case itself.
Yeah. So I mean, ultimately this is Maeve's call. But what I was saying earlier was that one of the things we might need is a statement from Kukolski saying that
Yes.
he used the gun on the scene.
Yeah, I would like that because I don't want it to go to court and then be like, well, where is this evidence of Jimbo's gun coming from? That's weird. I mean, his no, because
I think
that's
the likelihood
fucking-
is fairly
that's Rose-
slim. Here's the thing.
I mean, unless we
the
put in
case-
the report that it's his gun, what are they? How do they know the difference between our guns, right?
Exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. But additionally, this is gonna sound sort of kind of stupid, but like the class 2 charge makes no mention of who it was issued to for the government issued firearm. So like on a technicality, legally, there likely isn't an issue on that front, especially if the court case had already concluded by that time, right? Like all public view of this, I think we're clear on. Because again, although it shouldn't have been used. I mean, realistically, people put class 2s, like their ARs, in their lockbox in vehicles all the time. And they share vehicles. And if there's a class 2 situation, listen, I'm sorry. If there is a, now to be clear, what I'm saying is, assuming I'm started to do so, if there's a fucking class 2 in a lockbox and I'm sitting there with a pistol, I'm sorry, I'm probably going to pull the class 2 from my lockbox, even if it's not mine. But I will ensure that, number one, that is documented, because for this, exactly.
Yeah.
One thing to, but this may be important, it may not be, but if when and if he gets fired, people are going to be asking him, "Oh shit, Kukulski, what'd you get fired for?" And he just freely gives up the information. I was using.
Legal issue, like I don't think we need to be too concerned about that aspect. It just needs to be dealt with internally, because we can never be having stuff like this happen.
Yeah.
Hi, Frost.
Update
Frost.
Few Frost. It got a little crazy. So a homicide report for Jimbo lists all of Jimbo's stuff that he died with, right? So in the list, in the main report, it lists everything. But doesn't have a heavy rifle in it. But if you look at the photos for that report, his final possessions include a heavy rifle, and the weapon serials in the weapon section of the evidence thing confirms that. So Rhodes got So Rhodes
This
got the
guy
logs.
took a dead man's gun off his body.
It's worse than that. He places the gun according to the logs for the locker. He placed the gun in the locker. A couple of minutes later, took it out of the locker. Hasn't replaced it since. And this was on the 28th of October, which I believe is the day that he died.
And then use that gun in a firefight again.
This is what I explained to King earlier, right? When he rang. I see three issues here. There's an SOP issue, there's a moral issue, and then there's a legal issue, right? It's fucked.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So we're getting, obviously we're going to interview him. He's going to be suspended pending further investigation, and then it's probably going to be a high command panel, and that's going to be what's going to happen. Or Pred might just want to fire him. I don't know.
Oh my god, Pred doesn't know yet. Oh god.
I mean, the act that the act of him putting the evidence of Jimbo's possessions and then 3 minutes later taking out the rifle, that is the definition of evidence tampering.
Yeah, it is evidence tampering. The guy needs charging. I mean, he's using a weapon that he's unauthorized to use, for one, and doesn't have the training to use. Morally, that is the most fucked up thing I've ever heard. He stole a dead man's gun and actively used it. And I think the big thing comes down to, if Maeve or someone hadn't have seen or known he was using this gun, would he have openly admitted that those casings were his and he used it on the scene? Or did he get lucky that he got seen with it? You know? Like, did luck save him in this scenario?
I mean,
Because
in that case,
someone willing to do that, I wouldn't have imagined he would have been like, oh yeah, those casings from the heavy rifle, that was me, right?
Mm.
I mean, I'm guessing he might have, but
He doesn't know about this yet, right? Like, he doesn't know
Who,
that there's...
Kukulski doesn't?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I assume not.
Then could just ask, like, straight up ask him, like, hey, do you still have Jimbo's gun? And then see if he tries to lie.
It's not a bad idea, you know. I would like you ideally, I'd like both you and Aaron present for the discussion stuff, because both of you are investigating the prison thing. You need to know everything that goes on with this. Yeah, that's it really.
Who put this bit here that there won't be any charges pushed on him?
Aaron. And I also don't agree with that, by the way.
I mean, it could be handled internally, right? You could just fire him, but
well, I'm gonna.
It's like Espino said, right? So. He has taking that evidence out of the evidence locker is already evidence tampering.
I'm back.
And then concealing evidence on a scene which I guess he did because he didn't tell anyone they were his casings. Luckily, Maeve knew. So that's 2 lots of evidence tampering, right? If you really wanted to articulate it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to give this to Bill Mays. He's doing the internal affairs stuff, and he'll charge Bukowski if he has enough for it, I'm sure. So I'll leave that to him. With the everything else we'll deal with.
Who's Bill Mates?
Bill Mays is, what is his official title, Rhodes?
Commander of Cadets.
Yeah.
No.
The-
No.
Oh, is
no,
that
no.
not true? I heard he was the same rank as Ruby. That's what he's got, like the captain bars and stuff, right?
He's someone we hired to essentially assist with. Okay, before anyone panics, I'm gonna say, similar-ish to DA without doing all of the actual work, but instead training people how to do court-related stuff, and then also, we're going down the route of a like IA. Oop.
Oh man, you do realize you're high command, right? You can just come in the room.
You
Are
should
you-
be in here. Yeah.
He's running. He's
Ross,
running.
we pressed the button, so it's difficult to hear. That's why we're in here.
Oh, I see. I see. Well, I could hear you all the way from the big room over there, but
Wait, you could hear us?
Wait, can you-
Absolutely, yeah, this room's not soundproof.
Can you
Yeah, go
see
outside,
the?
though.
Wait, hold on. Can you see the button?
I see the button, but it's not lit.
Yeah, it's not lit up.
Oh.
The
Hold
light
on.
above the door is what's.
Yeah, it's the
Oh,
light
this
above the door that.
one.
Yeah. Do you see above?
Oh yeah, I do. It's lit up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's green.
Hmm.
I couldn't hear you when I
wait,
walked
what
in.
the fuck? There's a button.
Yeah, it's
Are you?
it's
Oh,
like
well,
if,
I'm not-
bitches be
Yeah,
getting
you see the
loud,
sign?
you shut them the fuck up.
What
Yeah,
the
loud.
fuck?
The
Wait,
warning
that's-
sign.
Oh shit. Okay.
This is where you put like Miguel and Future.
Oh my god, putting fucking Future in here and pressing this red button is now something I need to do.
Don't even tell him.
Yeah, that would be even funnier.
100%. Like, oh, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, the red button's on. Oh shit.
I
There
can't
needs to
believe
be a
you didn't
light
know
in here
this.
so they can see it's on.
No, it's
There's a
better.
big thing that says you are muted.
Yeah.
Actually, it should say speak up. Make them use all their energy. Okay. Like I said, I'm very much of the mindset that legally, it's not too much of an issue in terms of like becoming a legal issue for us. But there's definitely, especially given everything else that's happened with Kukulski recently, it's not looking good at all.
I agree. I don't think it's worth the headache of pursuing this legally. I mean, what, for the sake of he spends 35 months in a prison cell and then he's back on the streets? However, it does fall into like a weird corruption phase. I mean, personally, it is in some way. Well, I mean, it's corrupt.
Isn't
right?
there-
He's
I
Isn't-
don't.
isn't
I
there
don't think it was
corruption charge
done
now?
with malice. If he's openly
I don't
admitting to
either.
Maeve, like, oh,
well,
it's
he didn't
Jimbo's.
openly admit that, right? He admitted it once questioned.
Well,
And
yeah. I
in
mean, I'm not gonna.
hindsight,
I'm not
when
gonna go
questioned,
around.
You're always gonna.
I'm not gonna go around saying, "Oh, hey, yeah, this is, this is Jimbo's. Hey, guys, this is Jimbo's." Like,
Yeah, exactly.
But
But
if-
that's bad on its
he
own,
was
right?
doing. Like that's what I thought he was doing. I thought he was just holding it like to let people see, like, hey, look, everyone, this was Jimbo's gun. This is like a memoriam piece. But no, he's using it.
Yeah, I can imagine if you like took a firing pin out and like
To shoot the
Deactivated
same
the
people
rifle.
who killed
No,
him.
Put it up
Yeah.
on the
knowing
wall,
he
put a plaque
shouldn't
under
use
it,
it,
you know?
as well, right?
in contrast, for example, like I mean it's just common sense that like if you're going to use another officer's gun, that you make it abundantly clear that you have done so and report it. Like when Betty was with a cadet and they got into a firefight, cadet went down, she ran out of ammo, she just picked up the cadet's gun and started shooting. And she came to me like almost immediately and told me about it and was like, hey, I had to use this cadet's gun for something. and we documented it.
Listen, documentation is just like if you need to remove a piece of evidence from a locker after a situation has occurred, even for let's say it was a something that's not in our weapon our like sheet 1515, right? Like you pull it out, you know, you document the time you pulled it out, you document what you needed it for, you document when it went back in. Like documentation is key for those situations.
So there's a new charge that was introduced to in the Constitution. I don't know if it's in our MDT yet, but it's the corruption charge. And one of the caveats is every person commits corruption who, while serving as a public official or government employee, and then lists the things that can happen: accepting or soliciting bribes or favors in exchange for official acts, misusing official powers, resources, or confidential information, interfering with investigations or court proceedings, and then there's another.
Abdul, no, Abdul.
I just want to tell you guys locked yourself in a cell.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure.
If you want to be technical, misusing official powers,
Abdul,
resources,
you need to leave.
Yeah.
Wait, I
You
can hear him
turned the
perfect.
fucking he
turned it off.
muted us.
Oh,
Son of
this
a
is-
bitch.
Abdul, don't do that
Abdul!
again. I'll suspend you. Okay, don't do that
Damn
again.
it!
Oh my-
Technology is convenient, man.
I know.
Yeah, technically, if you want to go really in depth, like, I mean, this technically
I gotta make
suits the corruption charge too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh,
You okay, Crystal?
I'll just testing for King.
Yeah, that's we're good now. Thanks, Crystal.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, here's the plan. King, obviously, ask him questions if Maeve's available, or anyone else directly involved. But he is absolutely to be suspended pending investigation. Realistically, it's likely going to be pending high command panel.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say then.
And then we'll determine. I mean, I already know where my mind is, but I also don't want to openly say without first hearing whatever, you know, potential justification that there is. I don't want to jump to conclusions, even though this seems pretty straightforward.
He's got a lot
given
to
the
explain,
information.
for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Look good with that mustache, Rhodes.
Thank you.
Yeah, you do.
I appreciate
married.
it.
I know he's married. I'm married too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
Oh, by the way, if you do need me for anything, today's the last day. I'm going to be here until Monday.
Wait, what? You
Well,
don't have
I'm
enough
hoping he's
PTO
around today.
you don't have enough PTO to take 3 days.
What?
You have 0.6
I can't take the,
days.
I can't take the weekend off.
You have 0.6 days of PTO. So you can have a half day.
Well,
Oh,
listen,
God.
she's
Sorry,
she
retail.
actually isn't looking for PTO. She doesn't intend on being paid when she's not here.
Oh, we don't have a
That's
you.
true.
We don't have UPTO in the BCSO.
Well,
Okay, I'm gonna just get shot today and end up in the ICU.
Yeah, just take sick leave.
yeah, but then you won't be able to go wherever you need to go, Maeve.
No, you get 0.3 days of sick leave. So if you add that 0.3 to the 0.7, you've got 1 day.
Jesus.
Mhm.
Can't my dog be sick.
Maeve, I'll have you know that here at the LSPD, you can take whatever time off you need.
Oh no, I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
She'd rather not have time off than come here. So
Whoa.
Okay,
Wow.
okay.
That's
I'm not, I wouldn't betray the BCSO.
that's right.
I'm
You know,
just
you can have
saying.
3 days off. You know,
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
There you
thank
go.
you, Press. Thank
Now-
you,
See that?
Press.
You see, she owned it.
Well,
this
you
is
know,
like, what you call it?
we at the LSPD, we gave you that
Stockholm?
bargaining chip.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, look at that.
Thank you very much.
We expect nothing in return. Don't you worry. Okay. Well, guys, I'm
Great meeting, guys.
getting out there.
Yeah, let's do this. We've
Can
been
you
here a
watch the
long time.
video?
What video?
Crystal, I need to check.
The one of the air pilot crashing out
Hi.
with ground units.
I'm in
Oh, I'm gonna watch that right now. Thank
Hey,
you for
that
reminding me.
fucking those buttons are great though, Rhodes.
Oh yeah, they've been there forever.
I never knew that.
I'll watch it
ever.
right now.
Yeah, I've pissed off quite a few people.
You want?
Nah.
no, it's just about the.
You coming, Nikki?
for your
Yep.
statement
Just Nikki, you're glowing.
He's glowing, right?
Mhm.
He is glowing.
Yes, glowing with pregnancy.
Am I glowing? Am I glowing as well, or?
Yeah.
You're glowing, sir. You're glowing.
You are. You're glowing.
Thank you. That's very kind. Thank you.
No problem. My damn vehicle's on the side. I parked it on the side of the damn building. I wasn't supposed to be here this long. Also, wait, we can check the locker. Hello again.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. We could put this to use. Sheriff's observant. He was LSPD before. That's been there for so long. I thought I parked it on that side. Ugh. Where's that green? Ooh. We're gonna have to repair this. Hello. Yeah, I'm doing fine. How are you? I didn't hear the last bit of what you said. What was that?
Just doing a little bit of a fix up, that's all.
Oh. Same. Definitely the same.
Definitely the same.
Yeah. Definitely no other reason. Gotta swap engines around and it's a pain.
Well, what you got in there?
There's a yote in here.
Oh fucking hell.
Yeah. I'm testing something.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh my god, I have no space. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Lose your mind?
Yep, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna snap. It's gonna happen.
I should probably get out of here then, shouldn't I?
No. I'm not gonna snap in that kind of way.
Okay.
Doo. Okay, I may have lied. I might snap in that way.
Oh,
That's a
fuck.
J. That's a J. Don't panic.
Okay.
Or do. You know, it's up to you.
I'll have a think.
You're gonna be fine. Probably. You know, I can't determine your life.
By
Actually,
any
wait.
chance, do you have any food?
I do not, unfortunately.
I've been wanting food for a very long time and no one's open.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you, mate. Don't crash out.
No promises.
Alrighty. Have a good one, mate.
You as well. All right. We do need to call Baz. We did let them know we would inform them of what goes on with Kukulski. Wow. It's interesting. We're keeping the hoist here. Nope. Why'd I grab a book? I don't have the fucking inventory space. Look how bad shifting is. From reverse to drive, you come to a complete stop. Watch. It's so slow. Okay, we're gonna do Coquette. Followed by do Gauntlet. Did you guys see the tires? Hold up. Wait, what happened? Looked like they got pushed further in. I do need to speak to Davenport about how he has his setup suspension-wise. All right, spreadsheets. let's say this was... And today, 11/13. So, Coquette. W16 at 10:45. Hmm. And time to swap these out. So I want to go back to the song. No, this one. Peppermint hot chocolate yesterday. I'm not too big on peppermint. I guess most minty things in general. Like for Girl Scout cookies, Thin Mints are okay. But like, there are much better options. So I will say something came up on my TikTok the other day, and I can confirm. They said that Reese's like chocolate, like the peanut butter chocolate, have changed. They couldn't be any more correct. They do not taste the same. I've not tried the Reese's Oreo. It's 10:45. Yo. Hold on. We need to grab the stock engine. American chocolate isn't even classed as chocolate anymore. It's terrible. Isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it chocolate that people outside of the US fucking absolutely hate from the US? Because there's something that tastes like oh my gosh. We've talked about this before. I forget what it was. There's like a certain ingredient that's used in the US that's not used out of the US. I want to say it was for chocolate, unless I'm misremembering. Yes, tastes like vomit. You can tell the difference if you tasted EU chocolate. Our mother back in the 90s and 2000s would bring back Cadbury bars from Ireland. They were life-changing. I'm not surprised.